Hey everybody, welcome back to episode number 3 of Farting Around. This episode is going to have no problems at all. So I think that this right here, hope you can see my cursor, you should be able to. We're just going to play in 1.6.4, not the snapshot. I think that might have been what was doing it. Unfortunately, that means that we can't do everything right away that we want to do. So let's get in world and we'll talk about it. So one thing that we won't be able to do, there's some things with command blocks that I want to do with the door. There's new where you can summon blocks. So the plan for the door, I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So we're going to have a command block with a player detector in it. And I think you can do I think you can have it detect a certain player. But if not, that's fine. I'm the only person in this world. So I'll have it set up a player detector here, and then when it senses the player, it's going to remove the blocks from the door. And then when the person goes in here, we'll have a smaller player detector that will TP us to our interior that we're going to do. And then when that person is out of range, it's going to resummon the blocks and place them back. But we need the new commands to be able to do that. So unfortunately, we can't do that yet. I need to start my timer. I forgot. Be right with you guys. Stop, watch, start. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. So I worked on the fence a little bit. I also, I mentioned in the last video the turning some of the stairs sideways. And I did that, I think I did that. I did it sparingly. The vines are covering up. There's one. I might do it another time. I thought I did it once on the front. Oh yeah, I did it once right here, so we have like this little L-shaped one. And yeah. So I did that. That looks really great. Thanks for that suggestion, Ray. And I did it on the fence too, just every once in a while. And I also added these leaves onto the fence. Tell me what you think about those leaves. I'm not positive about them. I kind of made them, try to do them like vines coming down, you know, into the world. And I added some crumbles around, I guess, some stuff falling. So yeah, I did these vines like this. I'm not completely sold on them yet. I think we need another tree also. Yeah, not completely sold on the vines, but on the kind of leaf vines, but I think it does add something to it. But I'm not sure if I did too much, too little. Tell me what you guys think. No, I might have to maybe put another kind of leaf in here too. Might help break it up a little bit. I added some vines onto the trees. We'll do like we're doing here. We're letting this all grow out. First, I might just go off camera one of these times and just fill in the vines at some point. Do it over here too, and so we'll go back once those grow to the ground, and we'll prune them back, and then we will make them stop growing with string. It's a little trick. I taught you here. Most of you probably already knew that. So, since we can't do the door, unfortunately, hello, creeper. Since we can't do the door, we're going to start the work on the interior today. Now, I'm not sure how big I want to make this interior. I feel like between what I remember from the book and what I read of the descriptions, like on the Malazan Book of the Falling wiki, like on the wiki, it seems to say that the inside part is very large. It goes to like the cracks of the earth, and things like that. Let's do that. Oops. Dirty. Yeah, but you know, from my remembering of it, there's only a couple scenes that actually take place within these buildings, and they're basically three different places. So there's kind of the entranceway, and then there's a room, a kind of big room that has like portals to different places, which I'm not sure how we're gonna handle that yet. And then there is a place where, you know, like a dining room, and then I assume, they don't say it in the books that I remember, but I assume also there's dining rooms. I mean bedrooms. Sorry, I already said dining rooms. So I assume there's bedrooms of some kind, because at one point several people stay in at once. So I have a little layout, and I have just those rooms laid out, and you might be able to see it down there. That we're going to do it underwater. Figured this was the best way to hide it, so I found a deep kind of hole. So we're going to build the whole thing, and then what we're going to do is cover it, so you can't see it at all from above ground. So we'll cover this entire trench. I mean, it's not really a trench, it's a hole. So we'll cover this whole hole over, and then we'll see. You see, this is pretty small. I think I'm going to make this entranceway a little bigger. I just kind of mapped it out with wool. So you're going to come in. Remember in the books there's like a stairway. We'll do a bigger stairway than this. Down. And then we have some branches off. So this one will be like the portal room. Maybe we'll just do, if we're in the snapshot, we can do big portals. You know what I can do? I don't know if it'll change back. We'll see. I could go in the snapshot, make them big, and then come back, but I think they'll just break. I'm not sure. So that'll be like the portal room. Over here I have a couple of bedrooms, maybe a bathroom, and a dining room. Probably need to make all those rooms a little bigger. I don't think I mentioned Gear. A friend Gear from the redblocks.com server reminded me that I might have cut out you know, describing what we're building. So these Azoth houses are, as the wiki states it, they're untamed ancient magic that trap powerful beings. That's what we did up there when we put the creeps down inside. So it traps ancient beings, but there's also an interior which houses a guardian. So every Azoth house has a guardian of some kind, usually a powerful being in their own right. And these guardians, you know, greet guests, because when people try to come to the Azoth house, sometimes they're wanted and sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're used to defend also. So let's see how I want to do this. Oh, 3 wide. I think a 3 wide. I don't know. We need kind of an entrance, you know, foyer. Foyer. So maybe we'll do 5 across. So this layout is just kind of to give me an idea of what to do, and then we're obviously already breaking from it quite a bit. I'm building out a mossy stone here just because it's the only one I had in my hotbar. So we're doing it just like we did the tower. We're just kind of laying out a base, and then we'll go back in and kind of figure out if that's what we really want. I am going to have to come in and take out all this water, which will be a bit annoying, but it's not so huge that it'll be that big of a deal. Not going to be too big of a problem. And for those of you who don't know, I do have some people that are kind of new to Minecraft. How you get rid of water in space like this is you put blocks down like this. You usually use, if you're in survival, you usually use sand or something. So you do like a couple rows of that. See how that didn't work because there's There's blocks there. I'll show you here. And I blocked myself in, so it's not going to work. So something like that, and you can see how we have no water in here now. So I'm gonna have to do that for every room we make. But like I said, not a huge building, so not that big a deal. So this has to be fairly big because in the books, you know, this entranceway, I mean, several people, don't want to spoil the books really, but I don't think it's really a spoiler. Several people are trapped inside. They're like unconscious, and they stay in this main room for a very long time. So it's got to be enough room for 2 people to be knocked out comfortably. So after that, then we'll go down, I guess. I don't know if I want to do a spiral, or we'll just do kind of like a twisty. I want these hallways to be not really spiral, but not really straight, but just kind of old and ancient and organic, because these, you know, this magic just kind of rises out of the world, and we want, you know, we want to use more organic shapes because of that. So maybe something like that. I don't know. So I'm gonna go off camera and build this a little bit, probably take out the water, and maybe build these hallways out, and we'll see what we get. And I will be back. See you soon. Alright guys, welcome back. Notice I changed this to stone. I was thinking, you know, my original thought was, you know, it's an old place, we should make it match the outside. But on further thought, I was thinking, you know, the guardian of these towers or houses, they stay inside. So they don't maintain the grounds, so to speak. But he's spending thousands of years inside. Why would it be all messy? It would be nice. He has nothing else to do. He just sits here and waits for something to happen for thousands of years. So I think he would keep up his house. So we have to figure out how we want to do this. I think we want to keep, you know, the theme over there of, you know, stone. You can use cobble. Cobble isn't bad. Stone, cobblestone. We didn't really use any stone over there, but we're going to use it here. We'll use stone bricks, cobblestone slabs, stairs. We're gonna need a bit of color in here also. I feel like that would be the best way to go. And one thing that we're gonna work on, maybe use some of these for highlights, for a little something different. Okay. One thing that I think that you know, I'm not the best at in this game is interior design. I'm not that good at it. I don't feel like I'm that good at it. So that's one thing that I'd really like to work on. And I'll be relying on you guys quite a bit for tips and tricks for interiors. Let's see, should we put wood in here? Wood goes really well with the gray. Maybe. We'll see. I want to put something. We need to shape this room a little bit more because we don't want it to just be a square. I didn't grab stone stairs. So we'll start. This is kind of how I start things when I don't know exactly the direction I'm going to take. Is I just start putting stuff up. Here's a little harder to step back because we're inside of a room, but we can, you know, see how it looks when it comes up here. We might make this, what's the word, vaulted a little bit, I guess. If we take out this middle one, this middle row, pop that out. Maybe put in, that'll be good. That'll be interesting, I think. We'll do that. Add a little interest into the room. So I'm good at, I think I'm good at this part of, you know, the shaping the room, getting the room to kind of look, you know, look right, but it's the filling it with stuff. I think we want to put, you know, just like an entranceway, like a table or a, you know, what do they call, like a curio cabinet there with maybe some plants, and then, I don't know, something over here, and table and chairs, whatever. I will be accepting ideas. So we have to have this here because this staircase goes down, which is a little bit annoying. We could change that. You can see I did a lazy job of repairing. I think I like that. That gives us a better... I like, you know, asymmetry, and that helps. So do we want that to be the last block, or do we want that to be like that? I think we want it to be like that. We also need to figure out the lighting in here. Lighting will be another thing. I think we're going to use torches. In the book, I know they use torches in the book, so we can continue on using torches like they do in the book. But maybe put a piece of cobble. Oops. Something like that in the corner. This is how I like to do the stairs around the side. I don't like to make them really wrap around like I have here. To start out, it just it's more interesting if you put a different kind of block in the inside. Let's see, we also want this block to be a different color. There you go. There's a kid just like running and crying outside. That's weird. I think he fell. I don't think he's not getting chased or anything. He fell down. It's okay. I need another night vision potion. I guess we could just light it up in here now. Yeah, let's just light it up. Oops, I can't type. I need, you know what I need? I need a mic stand thing, because I just have the little mic stand that it came with that just sits right in front of my keyboard. Which is fine, but it is a bit annoying. A bit annoying to have to type around the mic. So you know those kinds that are, you know, they come off to the side. I always, when I do things like that, by the way, I always motion with my hands, which is stupid because you can't see me. Let me make that a little more interesting. Sorry for those noises. I forgot to sign out of Steam. Somebody wants me to play Dota with them. I'm not going to do that right now. So this is looking alright to start. It's a little boring. Might change those cobble to something else. Maybe we'll use a clay block. So let's go to actually blocks. So let's look at these blocks here. So like a blue is kind of the traditional thing to go with cobble. These have like a little bit of bluish green in them, and that's why they go well. But we can also do, which I don't see as much, which maybe we'll do here. We'll do a complementary color. We'll do red maybe. Pop in red. Oops. Then we can leave the bottom how it is with the cracked. We are going to have to fix this floor up, and these walls are very boring. But that's something, you know, a start at least. I don't like that. But what can we do here? Let's see. Here we go. We do a different kind of stair. That works. Maybe have this one be that too. We could do all these on the edge. So let's see what that looks like coming up. Looks pretty nice, and then coming this way, it also looks nice. It's starting to look nice. It doesn't look super nice, but it's starting to look nice. By the way, in the book, there is like, I remember them going down. I didn't do very much research, if you can tell. I remember them going down this crooked staircase and them saying something about torches and it being a little creepy. So it's gonna be lightly lit in here, to say the least, but not yet. We don't need to do mood lighting as of yet. So let's grab this. We'll do a border around. One problem is that going to show? It's going to show right here. We might have to move this staircase. And that's not that big a deal. So one common trick in these rooms to do is for the floor, to make the floor interesting. You know, if you have kind of, 3D, not 3D, you have, a ceiling with a depth up here. So one way to do it is to mirror it on the floor. So we can do that pretty simply here. Here now, that's a little corny. But you see the idea. It doesn't really look the same, but it looks a little bit the same. So you just kind of mirror the... What am I looking for? I'll just put these here for now. So you mirror the pattern a little bit from up here, so we have, straight with a hole in the middle. It doesn't look that great, actually. So we can change it. And I usually do designs on the floor, just to make it a little more interesting. We could put a carpet in here, though, which would cover this up, but I'll leave this like it is for now anyway. Because in real life, you'd have, hardwood floors or whatever. The floors can look nice, and then you put a carpet over it anyway, so the floors don't get messed up. So that's what we'll do here. I did forget to start my timer again. I'm really bad at that. That's one thing that I also am going to have to improve in. Interior design and starting the timer. So I think this is a good start. I'm going to work on it a little more, see what I can come up with, and then I'll be right back. Bye. Alright guys, welcome back. You can see I did a little work in here. It needs a little work in the interior design. This wall is still a little bare. I made these little cabinet, a little plant. Even though he takes care of the place, there's no natural light in here, so his plant has died. Put in a little fake window. If you go that way, I put a torch in there, so you get a little more. Oh, I have a night vision potion up, so we can't really check the lighting right now. How long do I have? 3 minutes left. But oh yeah, I changed the roof here a little bit, made it a little more interesting, put the red behind it, ties in better, contrast this blue, which is more interesting. Could do something with this wall, I think. Maybe painting, probably. Let's just put a painting up. Excuse me. And then we'll be done. Did that not work? Come on. Let's see, which painting? That looks good. That looks kind of bad, actually. Where to put the painting? If we get one of those long ones, we could put it here, maybe. That would help the wall. I don't like how it's... I kind of wish... I mean, I could make this a little higher. That would fix the proportions up a little bit. I might do that. I'll do it off camera. If I do it, just raise it up, one more block. I could also take these out and then maybe put half slabs there. I did have a carpet down, and I did that once, and that was enough of that. So let's see. Could do something like this. Even a simple change like this could... Oh yeah, that makes it feel a lot bigger. Just that little change of half a block really opens it up. So that'll be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. love some feedback on this. I do need help with my interior design skills. I'm good at this part of it, but not so much this paintings and furniture and stuff. So next time we'll continue working. Maybe we'll do the portal room next time. Continue working on this, and I will see you guys then. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. Bye bye.